Today is 479 days that I'm here to share lessons I learned and I'm learning. I hope those lessons will support your dreams, your goals, allow you to become the person that you want to become. Today I will speak about hard work. Of course, every single person understands that hard work is important to achieve great things in life, but I could tell you that hard work is not enough. It's far from enough. And today we'll share 5 things that you need to consider to really make sure that hard work is working properly. First example I could say that I really learned about is that if you're doing hard work on a totally wrong thing, of course you will not get the things that you want. For example, if you use the wrong technique and you're working very hard with the wrong technique, you will not get any results. So it means you need to ask yourself if you're doing the right thing, if you're doing the right technique. Because if you're doing something wrong, totally wrong, it doesn't matter how hard you work, you will still fail over and over and over again. So that means you always need to question yourself. Are you doing the right thing? How you can pivot to make sure that you're doing a great thing. So the first thing that we need to consider when we think about hard work is that do we do the smart work? Because a lot of times we're doing something very hard, but maybe we're able to change something. A lot of times we need to use extra tools to be able to do the same thing. So maybe you can use, if you're working in accounting, maybe it's better to use Excel documents that you'd be able to improve the things that you, maybe other tools. Maybe when you do construction, what kind of tools you can potentially use to reduce your time, reduce the things that you work on. Because you work very hard with hands manually, maybe you're able to use some kind of tools could really reduce your time. So that means now you're working hard and smart because you're using some extra tools. Number 2 is creativity. So it means you're able to work hard on things, but now when you start looking for solutions, so looking for ways how you improve it, so it means that creativity allows us to really, again, work very smart, not hard. At the same time, you need to work smart and hard, and you're able to creative ways to make it work, and of course you will move much faster. Number 3 is collaboration. Now, hard work is important. But if you find people who could collaborate on the same thing, that means that you're able to improve much faster. So it means you find people who could jump in on your vision, and of course you're able to move much further ahead. Again, you're able to work very hard, but if you're working very hard on things that you're weak, of course you will lose. But if you work very hard on your strengths, you will move forward much faster, and then you find someone who will cover your weaknesses, and their strengths are your weaknesses, you will move much faster. Number 4 is focus. That means a lot of times people start working, you're working very hard, and then every 15 minutes they get distracted. So that means you need to really make sure that you get distracted from all the distractions and really focus on your work. So that means that if you're able to really focus 1 hour and a half and work very hard, I truly believe that hard work will bring much more results than you get distracted constantly. And the last one is number 5 is with hard work is continuous learning. For example, sales, if a person is making $10,000 and over every single month, he potentially will stay at $10,000 over and over again if he will stop learning. But if you continuously learning, improving, get better, like you probably will start making 10, 20, 30 and above. Because I love the saying that people ask, learning is what you did or learning is what you do? Learning is what you did or learning is what you do. So that means you need to keep learning. That means you still need to do it. Because a lot of time I find people say, oh, I invested in my training. It is not, I am investing in my learning. And that's just where the hard work will bring much more results. I truly believe that hard work is important, but we need to be very smart with that hard work as well. So I hope you choose to win, and see you tomorrow.